I've had nightmares where I've been in between two talented women performing badly while people laugh at me. Let's see if dreams come true tonight, huh? I do love the Legacy Laugh. This place is sweet, and you guys, this is a great crowd, guys. Give it up for yourselves one more time. This is awesome. Yeah. All right, not that much. Give it up for Jason. We love Jason. I think it's great to see the Pillsbury Doughboy still has work after the commercials, you know? Am I right? Somebody poke him in the belly, see if he goes, I want to know. This is fun, though. I love this time of year, the early fall and stuff, nice weather. School started back up. Anybody got kids in school now? Yeah, I got a couple kids who are back in school, and that makes me happy. It's crazy what you got to supply for the schools now, though. You know what the teachers want? Like, I got to just send in pencils, snacks, a cute kid for the teacher to crush on. It's getting crazy. Like, what are my taxes paying for, you know? It's not like, And everybody's posting the cute back to school pictures. Here's my kid back to school, look how cute. I can't get a cute picture. I just posted a stock photo I found online of kids looking happy to go back to school. That's the best I can do. And it kind of bothers me though, because I'll post a cute picture of my kids on social media and I'll get like 60 or 70 likes from friends or relatives. Thank you, that's beautiful. But then I'll post like music I've made or an upcoming comedy show. I'll get like 5 or 6 likes. People don't seem to realize that my music and my comedy is something I've made on purpose. You know? And I'm proud of, right? And then there's my kids just like the right things is what I'm saying. Use that handle there. Don't like pictures of kids. Like the jokes, please. Please. I had a senior in high school. That's wild. And I was dropping my senior off the other day, and all the high schoolers are wearing hoodies and pajama pants, including my high schooler. They all look like they just rolled out of bed from a homeless camp. I don't know what's happening. And it makes me feel old, because when I was in high school, that wasn't cool to do. There'd be like one kid that wore pajamas to school. It wasn't a good day for that kid then. And now everybody's doing it. My teenager had the most teenage answer. He goes, "We're just always ready for eternal slumber." Like, Jesus Christ, Bright Eyes. How about you be ready for the math test on Friday and put on some real pants? That would be a great fucking start. Nuts. I do love this time of the year. I'm a big fan. It's the fall. People get really into this time of year. So do I. Oh, I got a shirt on. Fall time. I saw a girl post on social media. It's fall and I'm in my demon era. I thought, ooh, I'm in my sacrificial goat era. So I think there might be a good match going on here. Right? Girls get wild about it. And a girl recently asked me what my sign was. "What's your sign?" I said, "I'm a Scorpio." She goes, "You know what that means?" I said, "It means we're about to have an annoying conversation." That's what I think it means. You're going to tell me my flaws based on the stars. I can't wait. I can't wait. You can just ask an ex-girlfriend. They'll tell you I'm an asshole way quicker before the stars do. We do this quickly. It's fine. That's why out of all the Halloween things and creatures, witches scare me the most. Because they're real. And they're just white girls telling you about charging the rocks with the moon. You know? I'll run away faster from that conversation than any werewolf or goblin, I'm just telling you. It's fine, rocks are cool. Like, who doesn't love a good quartz, you know? Jesus. That's cool. Halloween costumes are hard, though. I love Halloween, but I can never think of what to be. Does anybody have a favorite Halloween costume? Bilbo Baggins. That is a fucking good one. Damn. All right, I'm taking it. I'm all set. Good night. Thank you. That's beautiful. I've been inspired by the Charlie Brown Halloween special. That's my favorite one. Not any of the kids' costumes, though. I just want to be the parent that hands out rocks to the loser kids. You know? Do better next year, you little shit. Not even rocks you can charge to the moon, just street rocks. Driveway rocks, that's all you're getting. Do you ever wonder if the parents on Charlie Brown were all deaf and that's why they talk like that? That would be messed up. Just wah, 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 wah. That's dark shit. Dark. All I can afford is street rocks, guys. I can't afford magic moon rocks. That's why I do stand-up comedy, guys, for the extra $42 and 3 free beers a month. It really helps out. Thank you. Thank you. That's a beer a child, if you think about it. So I appreciate your donations. It helps them sleep at night. I'm trying to save money here and there, trying to cut back on stuff. I've been trying to cut back on coffees. because I don't drink simple coffees. I drink the fancy coffees with pretty names, you know? The coffees I drink have the same names as the candles my girlfriend buys. She'll ask me what I'm drinking. I'm like, oh, this is a warm gingerbread cookie on a cold winter night latte. She's like, that's what I'm burning in the bathroom. That is wild. And they're both $26. Crazy. Could cut out a coffee and a candle, pay off some bills, but I don't see it happening. I like that joke, because I have a girlfriend. That's just so sad. I just thought it'd be funny to say something sad. I've never been good at saving money. I'm a comedian. What do you expect? Come on. I've never been good at saving money. You guys good at saving money? Like, look what you're spending money on. Come on. Pay in to see me. I love it. No, this is awesome. This is, hey, the headliner is so good, by the way. And Kat, holy shit, amazing. Thank you. Yeah, that was worth it. That was worth you interrupting my set so I could say that. Thank you, appreciate it. I don't even know where I was now. Look, I remember when I was younger, I tried to save money. I was never good at it. My mom, I turned 18. My mom gave me a whopping $50, and she was like, "Yeah, woo!" Exactly what I said. Woo! All right. She goes, "I know you're itching to spend this." I'm like, "Yeah, all right." And I ended up saving that $50 for pretty long, actually. But I did stupidly spend it on a cheap Waverly prostitute. Yeah. But it turns out I wasn't itching to spend it, I was itching from spending it. So, ha-ha to Mom. Thank you, Waverly. Good doctors here. Good doctors here. I did get lucky just this week. I found a $100 bill on the ground. In a wallet. In the back pocket of an old man I hit with my car. It was a good day. It was a good day for me. Feel good about it. I want to take that 100 and gamble with it. I've never been a gambler, but I always thought it'd be sweet. I always wanted to be like a killer poker player. I don't know. I don't like feel like I'm too emotional. I can't do it. My uncle, he is so like he will sit at the poker table for hours if you let him. And he has a crazy poker face, no emotions. He is completely paralyzed. So I think that helps. Like you literally have to pull him away from the table. Yes. All right. Anybody still keep loose change in their cars? Is that still a thing? Yeah. I don't really use loose change anymore. I just keep it in there in case I want my fingers to smell weird. That's what it's for, right? Just if somebody gets too close to your window, you're like, get out of here. Sniff these. It's gross. Gotta protect the kids. Gotta worry about this kind of stuff as an adult. Money and protecting the kids. Smelly fingers. When I was younger, I never worried about that stuff when I was younger. You know, I went through a big punk rock phase when I was younger. Yeah. Oh my God! Somebody said, "Oh my God! Look at that idiot." He did not. You're right. I was also called a nerd. No, but I wanted to be unique. You know, I didn't want to be some sheep. And I've grown up to look like the most basic, generic white guy you can think of, right? Like if you ask a black dude to imagine a white guy in their head, this is what they see. There it is. Poof! There I am. I look like I run a Mr. Rogers fan club. Like I go home and I take off my out for the day cardigan and put on my in for the night cardigan. And I do. If you see some of my stuff online, this is my comedy show cardigan, I'll be honest. I look like I don't need to see the menu. I already know I want chicken fingers and a White Claw to take the edge off. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We got some wild whites in here. We know what's up. Wild. I've accepted it. That's what I look like. It's fine. I am a little guy, though. I've always been tiny. And honestly, I kind of wish I had a good dad bod. I feel like dads or guys with dad bods get more respect, really. It's a tiny guy. Maybe she doesn't. All right. I got a tiny bod. I got a 12-year-old boy body. I don't feel like an adult around other adults. Man. I'll go to my kids' sporting events. The other dads will be hanging out and talking. I'll try to get in on that conversation. As soon as I say something, one of the dads will just tussle my hair and be like, "That's a good idea, buddy." You know? I'm an adult man, thank you. Sometimes they give me ice cream money. That's cool. We're having a beer, go get a slushie. Yeah, you're generous. You're shitty anyways, Bob. I will get a slushie. Fine. I'm in my 40s, so I'm a 42-year-old man with a 12-year-old body. It's great. And I have a toddler, guys. I have a toddler. My other kids were, fuck, yeah, you know. That's what I said. My other kids, when they were toddlers, I was in my 20s. And I feel like I was better. I was more supportive in my 20s. My toddler, my 20 got hurt. My toddler got hurt, and my 20s, I'll be like, it's okay. Everything's gonna be all right, you know? You got a long, beautiful life ahead of you. You gotta look at the positive. I'm in my 40s now. My toddler falls down, starts crying. I'm like, you don't even know what pain is. I feel like that everywhere, all the time. It's all downhill from here. Stop crying. I feel bad for them, but I feel worse for me, so what are you gonna do? My toddler does this thing that's crazy. I can have all the coolest toys out. I can have a fresh, 6-foot-tall stuffed animal. My kid will seek out scissors or a steak knife. I don't know what that is. I don't know what, is that just a toddler thing? Like, I don't know if it's a toddler thing, or if it's like a, like a survival skill we have, or if I'm raising a serial killer. Is that, I'm waiting to see how many dead cats show up in the neighborhood the next several years. I'm gonna base it off that. My neighbor did have a cat that I hated, honestly. That cat would go outside all the time, it would come over to my house and shit in my bushes. Yeah, that's not the funny part, that's the part I hated. The other day I'm coming home and I hit the cat with my car, accidentally. I was like, oh my God, did I kill the cat? So I ran over it 8 more times to be sure. Like, none of those 9 lives are shitting in my bushes anymore. Cat is dead. I am one of those parents, I'll take my toddler, I'll take my kids to the playground, to the park, and I'll go on the playground with them. I'll go through the tunnels, I'll go down the slides. And I've realized there's actually not a lot of other parents that do that. I've realized this because I'll be doing this with my kids, all of a sudden there'll be like 5 random kids behind me that want to play along. I feel like a pedophile Pied Piper. Come to my van, I don't like that feeling, I don't want that. I'm like, where are your parents, Like, where is your mother? Because she's obviously irresponsible. And that's very much what I'm into. So, if you could introduce me, that would be... I'll push you on the swingman if you be my wingman. We can make a nursery rhyme out of this, and I could... Just call me Dad now. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. I'm a single father. I have 3 kids. I'm a full-time dad. So I'm pretty much insane. Yeah. I do gotta say, TV helps a lot. I let my kids watch a lot of TV and it helps. I don't even say my kids are watching TV. I say the TV is watching the kids. Because it's pretty much my co-parent, and I love it. My toddler loves Miss Rachel. Does anybody know Miss Rachel? Yeah, right? She's great. My toddler will get sucked into Miss Rachel. And I love it because it finally allows me to get things done around the house when I'm not busy with the kids. Mostly go down to the basement and smoke some bowls. Is what I do at that time, yeah. And then I come back up. The problem is, when I come back up all stoned, I'm also sucked into Miss Rachel. We're both just blue circle. I like that, yeah. So much so that even after the toddler goes to bed, I'm still watching Miss Rachel, if I'm honest. Eventually I masturbate to Miss Rachel, guys. To be honest with you, yeah. Here's the thing though, if you time the episode right, she claps and says, good job when you finish. That is an ego boost you do not get off of. So I'm just saying. Tying in children's shows with masturbation. This must be downstairs. It must be in the basement. Whatever, masturbation is sweet. Everything masturbates. Everything masturbates. That couch masturbates. I was watching a documentary, they were talking about how primates masturbate. They were saying that apes will even use objects or even other animals to pleasure themselves with. Yeah, and they showed an ape using an actual rabbit to get off. Yeah, they had like 5 speeds. It was crazy. She came so fast. Yeah, we got some rabbit fans in here. I see it. I can see it in your eyes, ladies. I can see it in your eyes. I have a 12-year-old now, just turned 12, and I have a 16-year-old. Speaking of masturbation, so I've changed all my light bulbs to black lights just so I know where it's safe to sit in my house. There's like a fucking paintball war in here. Get out of here. It's ridiculous. My 12-year-old, he never wants to do stuff for himself. He's always asking me to do stuff for him. Stuff he should be doing, Basic stuff, like every day this week, I'm like, make your bed, buddy. Make your bed. Make your bed, buddy. Every day, open the door, check them, there's still just a pile of bed parts and a screwdriver. Like, how long are you gonna sleep on the floor, man? You gotta put that shit together. You're a man now. You're a man now. Gotta make him work for it. I had a joke that I lost my grandma, and it went great. I had a joke, I said I lost my grandma, and the crowd went, oh, just like you guys are now. And I was like, no. I just took her shopping before this, and I couldn't find her before I left. So I had to get this. So and the crowd went wild, just like you guys are now. And it's hilarious, isn't it? I swear to God. See, I killed her mother now. This is great. This is great. The one crowd work I get, she's like, my mom's dead too. Oh, great. Oh, you did lose her in Walmart. You actually lost your mother. That's like, did you find her or is she still there? Oh, that's right. She's still there like, honey, I found a deal. Yeah. No, they don't. That's how you lose them so fast. Like, come on, you're not going to wait. Jesus. So, so I told that joke. A couple weeks later, my grandma actually passed away. So be careful. And I thought, oh my God, did telling this joke somehow kill my grandma? Like, Jesus. So now the joke goes, I recently lost my ex-wife. I'm just waiting to see what happens, just waiting to see what happens. Hey! My therapist told me I have commitment issues. And I was like, I committed to my wife and my girlfriend for 1.5 years. That's double the commitment. I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, women don't like that joke. I can think of 2 women that definitely don't like that joke. The best advice my therapist ever gave me was try to imagine who you want to be. Imagine your archetypes. But my immature mind can only come up with cartoon characters and fictional characters. Like, I want to be Max from a Goofy movie. Does anybody know a Goofy movie? Yeah. Yes, I want to learn the power line dance and impress Roxanne. That's who I want to be, man. Call you later. That's what I'm saying. I want to be Bugs Bunny, I want to have the confidence to stick my finger in the barrel of a gun if somebody pulls that shit on me in Waverly, New York. Like, what's up, Doc? Knowing that as soon as I put on a dress, he'd rather fuck me than shoot me anyways. It's confidence. That's a wascally wabbit. I want to be that. I want to be Kermit the Frog, honestly. I want to host a variety show. I want to be anxious about it the whole time. And then at the end of the day, I can just sing a song with one of my favorite bands, go home and fuck a pig. I don't know if therapy's helping, guys, but damn, this sure has, man. This has been fucking amazing. You guys have been awesome. I'm Eric Camp. Follow me online. Thank you so much for having me.